Hey guys, it's me again. And a quick advice, never listen to your friend who suggests visiting some weird website just for fun because high chance your computer's going to catch a virus. Yep, it happened to me. I hate my friend. Anyway, you guys requested me to do videos about the pros and the cons of living with a host family. And to me, how do I say this? There are many contents on YouTube, but most of them are for college students, surprisingly, and there are not many for high schoolers. So of course, it took me millennials to look for some. And of course, when I actually found those content, I realized that wait, these are the same things that I have already covered. So yeah, I basically waste a lot of time looking for things that I already know. Yup, stupid me. Anyway, small disclaimer, I will not be covering every single problem that students who study abroad will be facing, and maybe a cons for somebody else. Maybe there may be pros for me because I'm a bit weird. I'm going to be honest. Anyway, let's just get into it. The first pros is, well, pretty obvious. They act like your mentor when it comes to culture, because let's be honest, I mentioned before, even though I've gone to 2 countries before, I was still encountered cultural shock because the way Canadians behave are so they're like different from how Vietnamese usually act. So of course, having a host family to teach you about the culture of the country, not that you don't necessarily have to study the basic of that country's culture. You have to, but it's better to have a mentor to like guide you through every single thing, explain to you maybe the history of it and why Canadians like it. Yeah, it's pretty convenient because sometimes I just couldn't understand the hype about hockey, okay? I couldn't, okay? Sorry. And the second thing is they act like your family as well. Living independent without family is already a huge issue, and having a host family, they will act as if they were your family because they will take care of you as if they were your real family. And of course, I expect some real affection, not just some I show you affections just because it's my duty. No, I expect real affections, okay? You heard that, future host family? And of course, it will at least make you feel less homesick. It wouldn't erase your homesickness. Never. It will never erase your homesickness. If it could, wow. One of the world's first problems is already solved. And now for the third pros, which is pretty obvious that sometimes that for high schoolers, especially at my age, we need people to take care of us. Unless if you're already like a super independent child and you already live separate from your family since a long time ago. Well, especially for Asians, we live affectionately, so we're really attached to our parents, not like Westerners. I'm not saying that they're not affectionate, but children, wow, when they reach 16, I think the first thing they want to do is get out the house. Really though, I think about that a lot. So of course, the host family will take care of you and will take care of you physically, but the mentally part, I'm not so sure. You may think that it's like the same thing as the number two, but for me, it's different though. Okay? Okay. And now the last advantage of living with host family, which is cons for many people, which is they have rules. Okay? You might think, wait, so you're one of those weird people who likes to follow rules? Yes. Yes, I am. And that is because I study and I study with about 7 hours with idiots who never obey rules at school, like almost every single day. Yes, even including Sundays. I hate extra classes. And I hate those people who don't obey rules. Like rules, many people say rules are created to be broken. Well, in my opinion, rules are made to make sure that society is not a mother effing mess. Yes. And I'm surprised how my class is still called the most obedient class in the most obedient class and the best class of the year. Like, I'm like, really? What the hell happened to the school standards? Like, my class is basically the worst class ever in the history. One of the teachers said like that. Right though, I'm just quoting it again. Anyway, back to the pros. I just love living in a place where where there are actual rules and people are committed to it. I don't want them just created a rule just for the sake of it. I want them to actually committed to it. And I would love it to obey. And I would love it if they have a bit detailed rules, because somehow I just love living an organized life. I look like a hot mess, but believe me, I want an organized life, okay? Don't disappoint me with your rules in the future, host families. Please don't. And believe me, I will obey every single rules as if it was nothing. Really though, believe me. And now for the cons. There are not many cons when it comes to me though. I'm not a picky person. Except when it comes to food though. No onions. Any type of onions in my food, I will call it garbage, okay? Okay. So the first cons is I really appreciate personal space. Okay? Like, I know that I will be having a personal room. Maybe. Please, can I have a personal room? But let's just say this. That some families, I'm not saying that Canadians are rude or anything, but some families are just so friendly to the point of accidentally invading other people's other people's personal space without knowing it, because they were trying to be nice. I can understand. But I would love it if my future host family respect my personal space, and if they want to come to my room, they knock 3 times. Yes, 3 times. Just to make sure that, just in case that I wear headphones. I wear headphones so often. And the second con is, let's just say, is this the same reason as number 2 and number 3? You might think like, wait, what is that supposed to mean? Yes, they take care of me and they show me affection. That is both a pros and a cons. And I will show you why. First, because I get fulfilled mentally, physically, mentally, not so sure. But here's the problem though. When it comes to family, I am serious about it. Like, super serious about it. Like, I might seem like a person who doesn't really attach to their family, but no, when it comes to family, I am serious. And I don't find my parents' joke about me being a random guy's child funny. I don't find that funny. And they stopped telling me those jokes for like a real long time ago because they realized that I was serious. Don't tell me jokes when it comes to family. You have no idea what the hell you're talking about, okay? Okay. So of course, just receiving affectionate behavior from other people can be something really difficult for me. It's hard to explain though. It's hard to adapt to the new thing once you are being too attached to the old thing. I'm not saying that I will be replacing my family or anything. That's a thing that no one should ever be doing. But the feeling of it is a bit complex. It's a bit complex. It's really confusing. I will have a mixture of guilty, of doubt, and that's it, okay? And many other stupid feelings. It'd be super hard for me to settle these feelings because, like I said before, I have an effed up childhood, and I just want a peaceful teenage. Even though I know that this time is probably the most fucked up time in my life, but my childhood is already effed up enough. Okay? Thank you. So that's the video for my pros and cons of living with a host family. Like I mentioned before, there are many other problems, but to me, they are neither a pros or a con. Like, I am totally okay with it. For example, some kid finds that living with a child at the same age as them is a problem. Like, who even considers it a problem? To me, totally fine. The dangerous pet could be a problem. To me, totally fine. Only if I don't kill it or it accidentally kill me. Please, I don't want neither of those situations either. Okay? So that's it for the video. And well, I'm not being generous tonight. Only 3 videos.